Yes, boy. Welcome back to another episode of Vaabs Podcast. Vaabs. As you can see, Dope back here in the center with a lick of water for the fans because he doesn't like espresso after that last time it almost burnt his insides. Woo! Yes, boy. 3, 2, 1 for Vaabs. 3, 2, 1 Vaabs.
I'm not downing the
That's the best one. That's the best one it's been in a long time.
It is not so fucking hot.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, ladies and gents, you remember Dill was in the frame last time.
He has to be here now.
He has to be here now. But if Dill, you would like to vacate the premises.
Let's just say, what happens if he got thrown out of this chair? What would it look like behind
You know
him?
what? It's so crazy, dude. It would just be a normal couch. Like, obviously, like every episode.
It wouldn't be like an exciting or like a current.
There's no reveal of some like, it's just a couch. If Dill were to leave. I mean, let's just do the thought experiment.
Dill, I think
if I have to.
If
all our viewers close your eyes. Once again, audio listeners, just pretend.
Just pretend you can see for the audio fans. Go onto our Instagram at Vaabs Podcast, then you'll be able to see it. But if you're on the video, you know, just close your eyes.
Just close your eyes. Have a good time. Think about, listen to my voice. ASMR time with Dave.
Wait for Dill to disappear while Dave does ASMR.
And close your eyes.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh, damn. What school did she go to?
And
open
it.
Oh my goodness, it's
Podcast.
Vaabs Podcast. This is the coolest thing I've seen in the longest amount of time. I can't lie to you.
Genuinely for me.
Oh, bro, so happy, dude.
It's a bit off-centered, but we'll fix it, eh?
Nah, it's fine. I'll move out so they can be on the center. Who needs to see me? But anyway, yeah, Doe essentially told us last week Thursday that he had a surprise for us. And me and Dave have been playing guessing games, trying to figure out what it was.
I thought he was getting vibes tattooed on his kidney.
And I thought he was getting deported. So we were both really far
Excited.
off. Yeah, excited for the most part. But he showed up today, vlogged the whole thing. We don't know where the vlog is going to be, but it'll be out somewhere. But yeah, essentially gave us this beautifully custom-made Vaabs rug from none other than Ross at Sea. You absolute gem.
Most beautiful boy in the world.
Bro, the single most beautiful boy in the world. I love you so much. Thank you for this amazing gift. It feels amazing. Dude, like I was saying outside, like I can't get over the detail. Like every single dot is just like how it is. Like how do you... Because I've seen how they make rugs. I watch a lot of rug TikToks. And no, on my life, I do.
Really?
Shout out Fire Rugs. Yeah.
Oh, hectic.
But it's literally like, I don't know how they get like the accuracy and the detail and even like the embossment or like the shadow. Let me say that because embossment's a lie. But yeah.
Oh yeah, for me, because also, I mean, we made this logo on, I don't know what software we use, but it's like to see it made on a software and then made on a rug.
Yo, in real life.
Like, what happened? How does this all work? How does the...
It's amazing, bro. Shout out to Ross, honestly. We love you so much, man. And shout out to all our fans, dude.
Yeah, man.
General.
Shout out to the fans. You guys are amazing. You're the reason we keep doing this. Really fucking... I'm just flabbergasted, bro.
Yeah, we love you guys. It warms my heart.
That's lit, bro. We have the most lit fan base on the internet.
But enough love.
Time to fight.
Vaabs Fire Club.
Dave's gonna say the worst quality of every single one of you watching. Even for first time listeners, he knows who you are. He stalks all your Instagram accounts.
qualities.
Davey,
Buddy boy.
getting into the vibes. Hey, for those of you who don't know who we are, what's up? I am Captain Lebrazil, aka Rug Fanatic, and here to my right is your host.
Hot boy Dave, but not because I'm attractive, just because it is 32 degrees out. Summer is here, kids.
For all of you returning fans, all you OG listeners, check out Dave's nip. It's back on the podcast.
But it's in a different angle because usually it's the outward. Now it's
Now it's the inner nip. You guys are getting inner nip. You don't
Put it
understand the amount of growth that has happened on this podcast. Speaking of growth, shout out to the Vaabs controller, certified Vaabs controller, DJ D behind the decks. What's going on?
What's up, boys? We're about to hit up in a quick freestyle. Are you ready, Lebs? Let's go.
You know what's been happening? We've been freestyling and Dill wants us to start the podcast with a freestyle. But if it's forced, I can't do it. No, I'm lying. I can do it under any circumstance.
Before we started this episode, Lebo hit one of the best freestyles I think David and I have ever heard in my life.
It was and it's holding like 2 cups of tea. It was just something.
Sign
something
me.
glorious.
Universal, sign me.
I didn't even know you could freestyle.
Dreamville.
Oh no, I knew you could freestyle. Not that good though. You didn't stop for like 2.5 minutes. It was amazing.
Don't gas me.
Even when we told you to stop.
Yeah,
It's amazing. You can just go on cue.
You really want this, eh? I feel like for the outro, I'll do a freestyle. Why not?
Sick. Outro.
Yeah,
Look
right.
forward.
Look forward to the outro, ladies and gents, because it's gonna get dirty in this.
It's like this video is watched to the end, but they have to listen to an hour podcast.
At least in Mr. Beast videos, he makes it worth it. And then it's like, cereal.
I got ad libs.
Cereal with the ad libs. I'm eating the cereal. That's the quality you have to look forward to, ladies and gents. Dustin,
Buddy, my
episode 13, huh?
lucky number. No, is it?
Ooh. We should have dropped episode 13 on Halloween and then just gone back to the normal ordering.
Sorry, man.
Why are you watching our stories?
I'm trying to get to view vibe checks.
So early. Let's start with a view vibe check. Switch it up. Huh?
Huh, okay.
Why not?
I'm gonna throw it up right now.
I have no idea what's
Can
going
you
on.
explain what vibe check is to people?
For
Libs?
those of you who don't know what vibe check is, go watch another episode. I'm joking.
We're done with you today. We're not.
No, but I realize you have to say it because some people don't understand what vibe
Yeah, I
check
know.
is.
So we're getting so many first time
New ones.
listeners.
Yeah, 100%. Don't flirt with the first timers.
You got something on your nose there.
Oh, you're gonna make the old ones jealous. You're gonna make our old fans that love
The
you
old
jealous.
fans,
Or leave.
I'm still.
I mean, what?
Davy's here for the young girls. He's trading you all in
Wait,
for newer models.
Wait, don't say young girl. We
Sorry.
will get cancelled very fast.
Why? Young is like 18, 19, 20, 21,
Not
22.
even, no. 30
When would you stop
year-olds.
considering someone young?
When they're paying their mortgage.
Nah, but there are some people who are young paying mortgages. Shout out all you Forex traders.
Dual streams of income, you know? Two
Yeah.
rivers.
100%. I got a dual lightsaber at home. Vibe check is essentially where each week we take a turn, come up with a topic,
Double-sided
and the
tape.
other one will tell us what the vibe is on it. So, like double-sided tape. No, wait, what did you say? Oh, you are vile. You are vile. Yeah,
Are you ready, babes?
Why did you do the hand motion? Oh, gosh.
General Grievous
the
like,
sound.
oh, lightsaber.
General Grievous was 6 of them. He's only got 4 hands. Where's the last one in his mouth?
Another one.
6. He has. Oh wow, guys, we are the dumbest podcast in this country. I swear, we are some of the most like slow people.
Yeah. And also, that's the thing that annoys me is like podcasts, like you expect like all the information to be exact. And it's like,
Yeah.
what's the conversion rate between milligrams and liters?
Dude.
You know what annoys me the most about it is that we're not idiots. Like we are on average very smart gents, but it's like, hey, bro, when the mics are on and the lights are flashing, we really don't know what's going on upstairs.
You know-
But getting into the first vibe check, you guys essentially see how it works, how it always is, huh? Dylan, via vibe check. What are we saying?
Sick. You guys ready?
Yes, boy.
Is it a new person?
It is not a new person today. We've
My favorite thing is sometimes there are new people, but Dylan will just pick like whatever.
Bill has his own favorites in the
Yeah, just like I'm not gonna include others.
No, that's not fair.
You
That's
weren't here on episode
like
1.
slapping like vibe checks like weekly, like please put me on the side. Anyway.
Anyway, back to the OGs.
look forward to Dave's take then. All right, this one is from a Nikki B Best.
Oh, shout out Nikki B.
This is a vibe check on a drum and bass.
D&B. First of all, if you don't know, it's garage. I was about to sing a song, but that's garage. D&B, how you feel, Dave?
Oh, I don't like it. I only like it. I'm not sure if it's a subgenre or just like a band.
Yeah.
But no, it's not.
Band.
No, because this band's called like liquid drum and bass. But I like that liquid drum and bass kind of shit where it's like just like low key, just like, and you're just there, it's like
I could get
study
it.
to this
I could get into D&B. It just depends on the mood. Like most music genres I can get into, but sometimes D&B makes me feel like my heart's about to pop out
I
my
was
chest.
gonna say I'd
bro.
have to be doing a lot of drugs to actually enjoy it.
Dude, the first time I went to the D&B or the dungeon there, truth, I was scared out my life, dude. My heart was beating at like paces it's never beaten before. Everybody was looking at me like I was a meal and they wanted to eat because they've been starving for years. Everyone looked like a vampire. There was one dude, I feel like he was doing a handstand. I was like, I don't like this genre.
Yeah, even when my first time when I went to the dungeon of truth, I feel like it was just a weird thing, but it's like I feel at least half of our audience haven't gone to truth kind of thing.
Oh,
It's
hectic,
like-
yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, truth's been closed for like 2 years now.
Yo, it's been that long already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did their final thing in 2019, and they did their extra final thing in 2019 again. I don't know.
I feel like we didn't appreciate truth as much. But at the same time, I feel like that trek was a bit deep,
Yeah.
eh? Like to travel all the way there and then back. And I feel like now we'd appreciate it more. But
That's the thing I was thinking about. I was actually thinking about it today, funny enough. But it's just like, where are you gonna find a place with like 4 dance floors, really
Actually,
much all different?
yeah.
Because even when I went to dungeon, I saw like the 60-year-old like grooving out, and their jaw was like,
Yeah, 100. Yeah, dude, the demographics actually change as you go to the different dance floors. It's quite weird, bro.
Because you'd catch like young kids at
Terrace, yeah,
and then
mainstream at Terrace.
Room. What is room for?
Room 4 was my favorite, dude.
What was it?
Oh,
Room for the
dungeon,
one where you
dude.
climb up the stairs.
Yeah.
No. Room 4 was the one where you just turn right and you go through that parallel gate, and then it's that.
Oh,
big
that was the one that
room,
was
dude.
always
Oh,
closed.
Where it had the tables that no one sat at unless they were doing coke.
What was the other one? It was called
The one at the
upstairs.
top, rooftop or something.
No, it wouldn't be rooftop.
Upstairs, maybe,
It was
yeah.
upstairs. Upstairs is where people used to fight. I remember I watched like,
Upstairs.
this big guy, like this walk. This poor like skinny guy was just like minding his business. The guy purposely bumps into him. He's like, "I'll fuck you up,"
Oh,
and the guy's just like,
Yeah.
"What?"
that's so
I'm like,
horrible. Dude, upstairs is like the first time I think I contracted asthma. Like, when I don't know when I was a kid, but when I went upstairs and truth, dude, that thing is so stuffy. And there are like 1,000 people in there, and it's just for the music that was there. I never understood because sometimes they put the biggest act upstairs. And there's no space.
Dude, it's small, bro.
Dude, it
It's
was
like
tiny.
make like exclusivity.
Oh yeah. I remember one time I went up there, I think Chando was playing, and I'm like, this is not right. Like, I can't even move to this. Like, it was literally like we were pingans.
Literally,
Huddling for warmth.
You know, I mean, I think you guys know this, but Truth was obviously like a snake park beforehand,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
a reptile park, which is why there's like fucking rivers everywhere.
Yeah, and why they serve you breakfast.
That upstairs might have been a fucking office or some shit.
Actually.
Like even the bar, that's like how it's modeled. If you know when you come through the doors on your left is like the bar.
Yeah.
That type of. I don't even think they serve drinks there,
Yeah.
but it literally looks like an office desk.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's
yeah.
been left. So yeah, funny
That's
shit.
crazy. Yeah, I miss that place.
Yeah, I must admit, I hated it every single time I went.
Hated.
Like I would get there and be like, I'm having a shit time already.
Nah, you're lying. Not every single time. Remember that time we four-manned it?
See, this is the thing. We go and we get so much help for trying to make people stay up at night because they're like, "Oh, you're making us stay up," but you would have to stay up and groove till
And
7
groove.
in the morning, and you're like,
I've never seen the sunrise at Truth, and I think that's why. Like I'm
You
still
haven't?
never.
Have you?
"Yeah,
Dude,
it was me, Ross, and his friend Zach and Dean actually." I think.
Oh,
It was
wish.
Dean, yeah. And like, I remember when I saw the sun, I cried, not because of any form of happiness, but that thought process when you're like, yeah, I did just stay up
Dancing.
like 24 hours, and my last 12 hours have been me in the cesspool of
dancing.
disgusting.
dancing
I
with
hate
you
that
all
place
night
actually.
dancing.
Oh,
Can I tell you the best thing about being at 6 a.m.? As soon as 6 a.m. comes, bro, not even just before, like 4 to 6, those 2 hours.
The dusk before the dawn kind of situation.
Dude, and you get those people that have like been jolling the whole night. They're not even having fun anymore, bro.
No, it's
They're literally
pointless.
they're doing this. They're going.
Side to
They're
side
like,
stepping.
They're like looking for an argument to go home, bro. They're just
They're
They're
looking for the Instagram
Straight
story
faces.
to post, and bear that in mind.
The worst is when people would post their truth breakfast. That wasn't a flex. I wanted to come feed you myself. That's rough, man.
And Ross used to do it all the time.
Truth
Ross-
breakfast. He
Ross-
never charged truth breakfast.
No, but he used to stay there till morning, like every weekend.
100%. And I get sick
We
rugs,
applaud
mate.
you.
Salt of the earth.
I hate that place.
What was the vibe check again?
Drum and bass.
Oh, D&B. Yeah, I love it. It's rudimental drum and bass. Are we finally...
I'm not gonna accept.
That first album, though.
Yeah.
It has a lot of D&B elements there.
A lot of fast beats.
Yeah. One of our favorite... remember how we were doing that top 5 thing and we put Khalid American Scene number 1? Can we put Home by Rudimental Deluxe Edition as number 2?
Yeah, sure. I'm down for that. That's no argument there.
Yeah, 100%.
But actually at place where Alex works, he says they do a lot of drum and bass. So I mean, if we are trying to get involved in this,
Yeah, let's go to D&B drill. What are we doing Friday? D&B. Why not?
I'll ask him. I might be playing.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, this is bad. I think I still don't know how it works. This is the thing that confused me about drum and bass is that there's a band called Church, but like spelt like CHVCH,
Yeah.
but it's not like those churches.
Aren't they? Isn't that actually
Yeah,
like huge
so there's
band?
so there's 2 different ones, but it's in a set of. I don't know how it all works. Fuck drum and bass. Actually, We're not going. I'm changing my mind.
Oh, that's solid.
What's your thing between drum and bass and trance? Like, if you had to compare the two, which is your favorite?
D&B, dude. Trance niggas scare me.
Tron-
And we're going to a trance festival this weekend. Are you mad?
Oh, it's a trance.
It's
Oh,
trance,
I'm
bro.
keen for
I'm
that.
scared.
Nah, that's gonna be, dude. That's
I
dope.
It's in the woodlands.
If you need
That's
to,
so dope, bro.
if
Bro.
you need to take drugs to enjoy music, is it really
Nah,
worth
dude.
it?
You can enjoy it without drugs.
Nah, you
You're
can't.
telling me 240 beats a minute and you're enjoying
Someone
it.
sent me a video of this festival like last year, and the way people are grooving, you would swear you were in some kind of peyote fever dream. Dude. They're like moving their hands up in the air, like genuinely like it's a movie. Like the beat dropped, and this one chick's just like, woo. It looked like she was casting a spell, dude. I was terrified. I was like, what's going
I
on?
just realized you guys could probably play hacky sack and be the talk of the town there because that's probably what they're into. Whoa, man, is that
I'm
a
done.
hack?
For my
I
sack.
call it a
A
hack.
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 You hack.
Bring out the sacky, boy.
We just think people are gassing us up there, just like you hack.
Anyway, we're getting a new...
Guys, this is
vibe
Dill's final
controller.
episode.
He really has done a lot for the podcast. Make sure that you give him a like on the way out. He'd really appreciate it. It looks like he's crying currently. But don't worry, it's tears of joy. He's been so stressed out these past few weeks working for this podcast. No pay, no thanks. Shouted at every time he tries to handle the social media himself. Realistically, Dylan, we should have done this a long time ago. But we thank you for hanging on as long as you have.
Fuck you guys. I want my
I want my severance.
You promised me $1 million payout. Where's my money, David? Oh gosh. Yeah, wait.
What
You know
episode is this?
13.
Right.
Based on?
I'm just waiting for my payout in episode 15.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah,
was the
20.
deal.
Yeah, 1500. Anyway, so getting into the Vaabs checks. It's my week this week, I think. I would like to think so because I did prepare them.
I was gonna say if it's not my week, if it's my
Yeah. Thanks.
yeah. Hey Lips, you take this one this week.
I think I'll take this one this week, David. So I wanted to go for a little bit of a different vibe for these vibe checks. I wanted to do phrases that people say. And you just give a vibe check on whether or not it's true or not. You know, normally we do like 1-word answers. Now we're switching it up just a little bit. So the first one is vibe check on once a cheater, always a cheater.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, I feel. The amount of people that post about that. I'm so happy I'm in this relationship with you, and like it's the best ever. And it's like, but babes, you founded this off cheating.
No, I have the same mentality as Nikki with this. It's like, if you cheat on me and go to someone else, you better stay, hey? That better be the soulmate, bro. That better be the one.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
gosh.
know if I could understand that, but yeah.
Why? Because you're like, I'm praying for your downfall regardless. I wish you nothing but sadness.
Nah,
Lord,
I
may
feel
she
like-
please never find anybody better than me and elevate me to the highest of heights. Shout out Toxic Dave. I wanted to do this story. I might still do it. Where it's like, send me a song that got you through a breakup and I'll tell you whose fault it was. So if you listen to Doing It Wrong by Drake, that shit was definitely your fault, but you toxic as fuck.
Just doing it wrong.
Huh? When a good thing goes
Oh, it's
bad.
that one.
It's the one I relate to the most. But I'm like, nah, it's because it's so like, it's true.
End of the world.
She's the reason it happened. I wish we sang as well so that we could just burst into song.
Let's check my audio. Yes, I had a feeling my audio is messed up.
Dave thinks he messed up his words.
I thought I touched the dial.
You always touching dials.
Everyone, we're just gonna wait for David. I'm just gonna check his audio quickly. If everyone could
Take
just take a chill poll.
No, I mean you can just edit this out.
Lebs, who's our sponsor?
Hey, this episode is sponsored by Vaabs rugs. Do we make them? No. Who makes them? I don't know. David?
Sorry, I actually talk. Is it good?
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
Oh, okay, cool.
Why stress?
Thank you for ruining the episode.
I went and as I was singing something, I went and hit my bottom lip to the dial, and
You know my bottom lip.
it gets involved.
It'd be doing what the top lip do.
Kissy.
Kissy. Yeah.
But yeah, back onto the cheating thing. I feel like if you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat.
Do you not think that people
Can change.
What the hell are you talking about, Lips?
Nah, because if you think about it, if you're gonna cheat on someone,
Yeah.
oh, you must be crossing some other type of boundary.
Yeah, dude. Facts. I feel like people
Because for
who
me, it's
cheat
like if I ever had the thought process, I'm like, sorry, I'm gonna end it quick. Oh,
so that I can cheat with a clear conscience. This guy's vile. But yeah, no, I hear you. But for me, I feel like if you can justify cheating once, you can do it again.
Yeah,
Even if you want to change, you'll still figure out a way to be like, even not justified, you just accept it one day and be like, well, I guess this is what I do now.
this is my character.
Baby, please, I'll change for you. Niggas that, I don't want anyone to get triggered. But anyone who gets back with a cheater, hey, that's, it's always tough to watch, I can't lie. It's harsh, dude. Especially when you know niggas are cheating, bro. When you know a man is cheating and you're like, I'm not close enough to either party to say anything about it. That is so hard, bro.
It's actually, isn't it scary how often that actually happens, though?
What will you hear about my man?
Like, almost 4 people came into my brain when I was like, shit, I remember that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hectic, yeah.
Like, it's sad.
And Hans as well, dude. Both girls and gents.
Yeah.
Cheat blind.
Cool.
And it's hard to watch, I can't lie. Because at the same time, I, for my peace, will never say anything. Unless it's like one of my friends, I'll say something. But if it's someone else, you gotta hope the streets are telling you, bro. Like I remember someone, I don't know if I want to bait it out, but they phoned someone that we know and was like, hey, is my boyfriend on the streets tonight? And it's like, wait, why would you do that? Why would you ask another human being if your boyfriend is like out at a place? Like, it's so mad.
And they're so happy, eh?
Yeah, niggas are happy, eh?
When did you talk to Pav, bro?
Today.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been cheated on?
Nah.
Not that you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one time. Actually, yeah, I have. Yeah. Yeah.
Wild.
During.
Yeah.
Hectic.
It was doing like a weird like.
But if it was in the
it's in that phrase where Ross would easily say, like I'm Jennifer Aniston, and they were Ross from Friends.
It was
we were on a break.
Yeah, it's that thing, but it's like, hey, but bro,
we went on a break.
Yeah.
I hear you. For me, I feel like in the moment, for me, I feel like I was cheated on, but realistically, like it wasn't as deep as I thought. So it's like now I can look back on it and be like, no, I weren't that deep. But in the moment, I was affected. But yeah.
Can I ask you a follow-on question?
Who cheated on you?
Who cheated on you?
And how has that scarred you for life? Can you trust women?
No, I wanted to ask, what do you consider cheating? Like, how far do you have to go in order for it to be cheating?
You want to get this one, or you want me to get it?
I'm gonna throw it up and you dunk it, my son.
If you oh. No. If you message someone, like it's intentions. It's like, what are your intentions behind it? And it's like, for me, that's the easiest way to say it, because it's like messaging someone. Sure, that may be very much a chilled thing, but it's like, what are your intentions behind it?
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like everyone knows it, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like even me. I've had to check myself sometimes, because sometimes I want to like text people that I used to talk to, like while I'm in a relationship, but purely just to check on them. Yeah, but then there's that thing in my mind of like, but is it just to check on them, or are you looking for something else? You know what I mean? That you're not getting in this moment. And I'll always stop myself, because I'm like, I feel like in my mind, my intentions are pure, but at the same time, I don't, they're not pure enough, hey? Because it's never when I'm in a good space with someone that I'm like, oh, let me check on so-and-so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the whole world becomes blurry and like you're only focused on this one person. But then when stuff goes sour, you start to be like, oh, how's so-and-so doing? Like, I don't even think it's like conscious for me at least, but yeah. and I know that that's offsides.
I was gonna say, no, I thought it makes sense. Carry on. I didn't know it wouldn't make sense in my head. This is awkward. I've never had this before.
Yes, you have. Don't lie.
Davey's so toxic. The cheating doesn't make sense in his head. He's like, Lebs, that sounds fine though. Let's do that more.
Check up on people.
Check on your exes while you're in a
Always
relationship.
keep someone in reserve.
Davey, I think you're toxic, but like low key, like not to any action, just your thoughts are very toxic.
I like to. Oh God, my entire flipping shirt's out. Yeah.
But you see, his actions
What
as
a
well are
shame.
not toxic as well.
Yeah,
It's just his
100%.
thoughts, bro.
Dude,
I think I'm here for the jokes.
Dave talks a big game, but this nigga will be simping at your feet.
That's the thing that makes me laugh. I was like, even on the episode we talk about Sims, it gives him so much shit, but it's me. They're like, oh, are you okay? I'm like, okay. Oh, baby, please, let me give you a foot rub, please. I'd let you stomp on my neck, please.
Oh goodness. Yeah, but I feel like, do you think you're different in relationships? Not like in terms of anything other than just the way you come across. So like when I'm single, I'm on smoke like 24/7. Like it's like not even. I am raging when I'm single. I'm so angry. But no, like I feel like I put on a different, or I let another part of my personality shine. But when I'm with a girl, it's actually all about her type thing and basically simping, but only to an extent, like not too much.
I feel like you're always different in relationships. It's like good. I feel like everyone has that bit of their personality that they get like unlocked when they get into a relationship. It's like, yeah. And then you're just like, ooh, I love this.
So much, so quickly.
No, I mean, think about this. This is my easiest thing to say. It's like, for me, one thing I hate, it's going to be a weird thing, so just bear with me. When there's a crap load of people in your kitchen, it's anxiety, right? Like when there's just a lot of people and you're trying to get to the drawer and there's someone there. Oh, boy, does it piss me off. Oh, I can't tell you guys.
I only just clocked the metaphor. I was like,
No, wait, I'm still busy. Don't
still
stress.
okay.
Relationships make you not mind that someone else is in the kitchen blocking the drawers, and you're like, "Oh, sweetie, sorry to shift up." Hoo-hoo.
Oh, never mind.
I just hate fucking people in my kitchen. I'm gonna be honest.
So, follow-on question from the cheating thing.
Yes.
Do you think it's possible for a male to have a female friend during a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. Do you find it appropriate? No, that was the wrong word.
No, she's not allowed any
Do you
friends.
find it easy? So
I could-
toxic.
Dave, I feel like you're toxic.
No, that was toxic.
I didn't mean it.
No, we're canceling you right now.
Cancel me, it's fine.
We're cutting
You won't
everything.
have any friends by the time I'm done with you.
Do you feel like it's easy to have female relationships when you're in a female friends when you're in a relationship?
No.
That took you so long to get to.
Bro, that was a roller
I
coaster.
understood exactly where you're going with it, and I was like, he's gonna get
That's
there.
a Dave style vibe check right there. So, back in 97, that's when we found oil.
94, apart it ends. Think about it.
Now, what are your opinion on sharks?
Yeah, for me, it's just so easy to be friends with people in your relationship because your trying goes from like 100 to 0. Like someone's like, "Can I buy you a drink?" And you're like, "Do it, don't do it, I don't mind."
Have you noticed that?
What the, please explain to me what he just said from your own words, please. I want to
I
know.
realize now, guys.
I'm getting in the mind of Dave.
Why are episodes becoming like this?
What David meant.
No, what I mean is like you go out and someone like talks to you. It's like you don't even care that they're talking to you because you're like, I've got a relationship,
Yeah.
like I don't mind. Like your effort's like 0 that you're putting into it.
Even your
Yeah.
friends.
No, I'm friends with you guys.
I know you are. I'm saying friends with females. Do you think does it become easier with your female friends? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Why would it become easier?
Why wouldn't it?
it just becomes worse. I'll just have a one-man podcast. It really is the worst.
What are you doing?
It's horrible. I can't lie. It's one of the darkest times of my life. I was really going through a lot at that time, and my friends didn't even know. What's up?
Let's just move on.
I mean, to your point, Dole, no, it's not easier. Especially when you have a personality like mine or yours. It's fights constantly, 24/7.
Oh, it's because you guys flirt with our friends. That's what it is. Let's address it.
No, it's not like, no, but
Swear, our friend group is the most incestuous with the way Lebs and Dill talk to our friends.
stop.
I'm going first.
You're
I'm going
actually
first.
worse.
No, shut up.
I'm going first. First of all, I want to set something straight. Back in the day, I was always labeled for the one that was macking every single chick.
Because you
I
were.
just, no, don't talk shit.
How many
I
girls
just
have you
had
lumsed in your life?
energy. We've spoken about I've had energy and I had crack. And I liked being energetic and also the middle of the circle.
Is this your
and
real
everyone
life
looking at me.
story?
So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed being that person.
The sins of attention.
Yeah. But even with girls, I generally get on better with girls actually in the past. Not
Wow,
anymore.
red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag.
But
He's
this
like
is-
sweating. He's like, yeah.
That's my thing. And even today, I feel like Libel a lot more today has got that energy, that energetic chat, and even you.
Yeah. Davey's
you.
taking
And-
it from me, dude. I'm done. I'm tired,
You're
man. You
ta-
don't
you're taking his
understand. I'm over,
personality.
bro. This guy, he's so flirtatious with every single person. And it's so wild to watch because I'm just there like a voyeur.
Is this about the
in
thing at
corner.
Edgar's?
At where?
At Edgar's.
What'd you do at
The
Edgar's?
lady in the elevator.
This guy kept on trying to flirt with a lady in an elevator, and I was just like, please shut up, man. Just shut up. Let's ride this elevator alone. He's like, oh, where are we going? Up or down? We were on the bottom floor. There's no option to go lower.
Well, I'll go down
And
with
he
you.
knew. He just wanted to chat to her. He just wanted to chat, bro. But no, I feel like it's in relationships. It just depends on who you're dating. Because some girls are cool with you having girls friends, and then there's no issue about it. But other girls, it might be like an insecurity that you have female friends. And the way we're close with our female friends, I have told them many times, it's very toxic. And I've personally tried to take a step back from that. And as I took a step, they've shoved me out the way and said, I must stop being the most affectionate, flirtatious
Yeah, exactly.
John on planet Earth. And he got Ling. So, you know, the world is his oyster.
I don't flirt with anyone. Except you. Anyway, can you fix the rug before it falls? I just wanted to get this. Still, do a vibe check.
Are we going? Okay.
We're splitting it up today, Lebs.
Switch it up.
Do you want more tape?
No.
Forget about the sign. It's a metaphor for our relationship. Okay, this one is coming up from Paveen Bradley.
Bradley, baby. Dave gave me more tape. I don't know what to do, man.
Vaabs check on road trips. Go.
Lebs?
Ooh, you guys are going on one, so you should do it. In December. I'm not going
I
on.
forgot he was going. I thought he was taking flights, not feelings. I love road trips. Road trips are the best. I took a road trip in last year, February, to Cape Town. The old 13-hour drive, the long haul,
That's the best.
and it's shit. No, but your mentality for the road trip has to be right, and this is the thing. Sometimes it's not about the destination. I'm gonna be a bit cliche.
Very cliche.
No one panic.
I'm
Everyone
panicked.
Hold your horses.
My horses have been held.
Exactly. Because I was rushing. I got to Bloemfontein in 3 hours. That's
Christ.
nearly impossible, especially in a Ford Figo. But
Where there's so many noises, you can't even tell if it's the
Exactly.
car on the road.
and then 5 kilometers out of Bloem and 6 kilometers away from a petrol station, my car hit 0 because I didn't know about fuel efficiency and thought my car definitely had enough to get to Bloem. It didn't. So I'm busy there driving, I'm panicking, sweating, scared,
Teens.
alone, naked and afraid, you know?
We
Oh,
went
you
late.
guys don't drive naked on your road trips? Okay, we'll get to it now. But I luckily got there after I went to one of the petrol stations that I thought I knew was there, then it closed down. What petrol stations closed down? How can they close down? Is my question.
Hey, bro,
It's fuel.
we've seen.
Everyone
man.
needs it. But anyway. So there I was rushing the whole time to Cape Town. Then the trip back was with my brother Ray, and he had his dog with him. So we would stop like every like hour and a half or so for Spanner, it's his dog's name, to go do his business, you know, smell the flowers.
Smoke weed.
I don't know what Spanner does in his free time, but okay.
Anyway, after I was done pissing and Spanner was done smoking marijuana, we got back on the road.
Yeah, and like I really enjoyed the going back trip because it was just like relaxed. Like I would sit there, chill for a bit. We were talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, but I feel like the company is like a massive part of that.
Oh, if you're driving on a road trip alone, it's not a road trip, it's a mission. Also, this is just a warning for anyone that does road trips. You will fall asleep if you're driving for long. Take a break. It's not always about getting there one day. I was fucking tired.
Yeah.
Did you do it all in one go?
Yeah, I always do it in one go. Back from when I was a kid, we used to do it in one go. The Pretoriuses.
We're a one trip kind of family.
Yeah, I used to be there. But yeah, like we were driving through basically the Northern Cape. And we love you guys out there. But your province has nothing to offer.
Even Wi-Fi to watch this podcast.
Especially even the worst part of the Northern Cape. I only get into that today.
What goes on in the Northern Cape?
Orania?
Oh,
We want to address it now. But yeah, and it felt like I was on a treadmill and just like repeating pictures because it was like the same road for like 8 hours.
Are there any speed bumps? Oh,
No.
speed bumps, traffic lights,
No,
traffic.
no. So you just
That's I feel like is why that is why you get tired.
because you're just
Yeah.
chilling and then you focus and
It's mundane.
it's such a weird thing because it goes like your eyes like blink and then it gets like slow and slow and you're like, and it's a weird, your mind's immediately just like, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Legit,
don't
dude.
close your eyes.
Have you ever fell asleep while driving?
Yes.
No.
What was it like?
It was terrifying. I was on the highway. I was coming back from a film shoot at 2 a.m. We had been on there the whole day.
Yeah.
And I was coming back from like Pretoria side. On the road, I was in the fast lane, driving like 140 because I knew I was tired.
Yeah.
In the fast lane, yeah, going 140, I was driving fucking fast. I was trying to get home. I was maybe like an hour and a half away from home. So it was a long trip, 2 a.m. in the morning. On my way, I literally just, exactly like you say, bro. It was just that split second where you just like, I'm just going to go to sleep. And I knew I was tired and I was trying to stay awake. But I was just like, you just get so used to seeing the road in front of you that it becomes like a lullaby.
Almost like white
Yeah.
noise,
Yeah.
For me, it's like white noise for your eyes. It's a weird thing
Legit,
to say,
dude.
but it's like that.
And I literally felt myself going. So before I even fell asleep, I was doing that thing where your head nods off
Oh,
and you go like this. And then I was like, oh fuck, I need to help myself. I was doing the fucking Mr. Bean thing with toothpicks. I opened my window. I was blasting music super loud. Oh, then I realized music, terrible idea because it literally again is like a white noise lullaby. Turn the music off. I put my head out the window and I was just going full like this, bro. Wind in my hair, fucking trying to get myself awake. And then even when my head was out the window, I was doing this, bro. Like this. I felt myself just my head nodding. And then it was so scary, bro. I couldn't tell you. And I had to get home. It's like I couldn't stay on the side of the road.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. It was like it was a stupid thing to do, but I did it anyways. So I continued, and then I thought I was fine. So I bring my head back in the window, you know, a little bit. I'm feeling okay. And then it happened again, but this time I legitimately like fell asleep at the wheel. My head nodded off like this, and then I hit my head on the wheel. And then I did this, and I was drifting to the side, to the right, to the barrier in the fast lane. So as soon as I fucking felt that barrier coming, I literally overcorrected left, nearly swung into a car, the only car on the fucking road on my left, nearly swung into it, and then I came back to the right and nearly like skidded a little bit, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this is so bad. Then this car sped up, I could see it like accelerating, and I saw this old couple. I don't even know where they were, what they were doing, but they looked at me, and then the guy was like, you okay? He like put up a thumb, and he was like, are you all right, dude? And I was literally like, yeah, sorry, I'm fine or whatever. Then I literally got in the slow lane and drove at 50. Jeez. And then even though I was nodding off, I was fine. It's frightening. Never ever done it again, obviously. But it was
100%.
It was so stupid for me.
I can't even. But it's so scary as well because it's like you said, you can't just pull off to the side of a highway. Like that's one, illegal, and two, very dangerous.
Exactly.
So it's like, how do you navigate that situation? Do you park your car and then you ask someone at 2 a.m. to come? Yeah, that's
in the middle of nowhere as well.
Such a weird thing though as well. There's a whole science behind on why it happens because it happens very frequently, and it's like a whole endorphin release on like when you're driving and puts you to sleep, and then as soon as you actually like not sleep, but as soon as you do kind of relieve that endorphin, then it wakes you up kind of thing. So I think I was going to say, it's like as soon as you're out of it, you're fine. But it's like just that process of driving it, this releases more endorphins that are making you tired.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's such a like, I wish I could go in depth, but I wouldn't be doing it justice. But look it up.
No. That's Vaabs Podcast motto. If
We don't know shit we're talking about, so rather just look it up.
Look it up when we mention it.
Have you guys ever had a near-death experience? Like proper near-death.
What the fuck, dude?
Good vibes only, guys.
Maybe I get into the rest of my vibe checks for the day. Like,
Okay, just yes or no then. We'll talk about it later.
Yes.
yes.
Oh, wild. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Anyway. I'm sorry. Do you actually want to talk about it? I'm being rude.
You shouldn't have bought the hooker. Is all I'm saying. Anyways.
Please.
Next phrase / vibe check / whatever this is turned into. Biting your tongue. So not obviously the physical way, but like the metaphor. I just said I was doing phrases. You suck.
Like you said it, I was like, I thought my vibe checks were weak at one point, but fuck.
Dave was like, please can we talk about the death experience?
I would rather. Look at me, vibe check. Great vibes. Fuck out of your lips.
I hate this pod. Anyway, Dave, biting your tongue.
I do it a lot because I speak to myself a lot in my head. So I don't actually bite my tongue. Like I've never been like, oh, I need to say this. It's like in my head, it's just like happening. So it's like I've never felt the need. I'm like, I'm gonna say something. Let me stop. It's just like in my head. It's
because you have a lot of thoughts when you are speaking to other people. And I feel like when you have those thoughts, you always tell me about them and say, Lips, goddamn Lips, I was going to say, oh, you hypocrite, but I just bit my tongue. Because you do it often.
Do I say I bit my tongue?
No, you never say it, but you always tell me a story where you're like, and I was like, and then you'll say the thing like it's a Lizzie McGuire flashback.
Oh, so you're saying I'm lying?
No, I'm saying that
like
even though you're saying it happens in your head, I believe you. But at the same time, it's basically biting your tongue. Like, why don't you just call people out on their shit?
For me, I don't like conflict. I'm one of those people that can't handle conflict.
But it's not that you can't handle it. It's just that you live the kind of lifestyle where it's like, let me tell you about yourself. You live the kind of lifestyle where you're like, if it can be avoided, I don't care to put myself out over it.
Yeah. For me, I've never felt a lot of things that like would stress me out that much to speak about it.
Yeah. I learned that from young as well. Like even in high school, like because I did debating, whenever we had arguments in class about anything, people would always look at me like I'm going to get involved. And I don't like conflict like that. So I'm like, nah, unless I'm doing it like from the sport, I ain't doing it because this isn't going to add value to my life. It's only going to create stress. Yeah. So I'd rather just not do it.
That's also so weird because it's like for me, a lot of the times I'll be like, oh, Leb's did debating. And I've never thought of you as like a debater, but you did it.
He's a master debater.
That joke is so run dry.
Yeah, for you. No one else has heard it, Lebs.
I've literally never heard that in my life. That's a fucking excellent one.
Thank you.
That's how you know you don't master debate. Because it ain't dry yet. Anyway. But yeah, I feel like vibe check on biting your tongue, it's necessary. Yeah. It's good vibes, dude. It's like sometimes you really don't want that smoke, eh? Like I've realized sometimes arguments there are certain ones that just actually don't need to happen. Yeah. Like someone will say something and if you lost it, they'll lose interest and stop. But if you engage them or indulge them, then it's you're gonna lose your peace, dude.
And also for me, it's like a lot of times where you would bite your tongue, or when you rather wouldn't bite your tongue. It's like you probably don't mean that, in honesty. Like a lot of times when it gets like very, very heated, and then you go and say something that you say with 15 seconds later even.
And that's why you can't dance. Because you don't mean it. You don't mean it. You don't mean that. Saying something that you don't mean. I was saying that you can't dance, but I don't mean it. Like you were saying, in the heat of the moment. This moment has a lot of heat in it. I will keep going. I'll end the fucking podcast like this if you don't act right.
I don't know what it means.
What?
What do you mean?
I'm not explaining it.
I meant for like arguments.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. When you're arguing with
Why
someone.
would you tell someone
and
they
then you're
can't dance in an
like, 'cause
argument?
you know it'll vex
You
them.
should have bit your tongue. Let's be honest.
Maybe I'll bite my tongue the rest of this episode.
Thank God.
People only come here to listen to Dave whine. Whine, oh. You better fix your attitude. Oh gosh.
Love you.
Love you too.
I'll fucking kill you.
How many times have you been threatened by Dave today? Mine's 15. This is a show. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, David, carry on. Sorry, I'm rude. You were talking about how sometimes you don't say things because you don't mean them. Because if you're angry, you just say shit you don't mean.
Yeah.
Is that the whole thought?
Yeah, it's like for me, I've said a lot of like on times that I don't bite my tongue, I always regret it. I'm always just like, no, I didn't need to say that. It's like when you hoot at someone, you get those hooters regret.
No, that's when you go out with your boyskis on a Thursday night because apparently there's double burger specials and you kind of didn't want to go anyway. Who'd regret? Curly fries bang though. Curly fries bang no.
And then they got bonus wings. They're just lying. It's nuggets.
Ew.
But yeah, like when you hoot at someone, and then you're like, I don't need to hoot at them. Like
Yeah.
I may have ruined their day.
Acting off of impulse is quite mad. I can't lie. I feel like you shouldn't act off of impulse because then that person gets the better of you. Like when at least you can think about it and you can like, I don't know, compose yourself. Like I realize whenever I get into arguments with people in relationships and like friend groups and all of that, it's actually a thing of like, I need time to compose myself. Otherwise, I'll just be speaking and answering every single thing that you're throwing at me. When in actual fact, I should just be listening to what you're saying. Because I realize when I get heated like that, I listen to respond, not to actually like learn.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's deep.
Bro, it's what you learn in life, dude. When you grow up, you literally learn so many lessons that you never could have known post-ham. So yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, I got one more vibe check for you if you want.
Always.
This one, we were talking about it this weekend, but doing it for alums.
This is gonna be problematic.
Doing it for alums.
Oh, it's so problematic. You take this one. I'm
No,
not.
it's my vibe check. It's not a viewer vibe check. What are you talking about? It's all you, my king.
Will you take this?
Wait. Explain what lums is first then.
It's a kiss.
It's basically the thing of it's like, I don't even know how to take this one without it sounding hectic.
How much effort would you put in for a kiss?
How much effort?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like, do you enjoy, obviously, relationship?
Yeah, relationship.
But it's like, how much effort would you go on a night out to make out with someone?
Just make out like alums.
but like, am I there to do such, or am I
It
there?
doesn't, just in
and
general,
it just happens?
it doesn't matter. It's one of those things of like, how far are you willing to put yourself out? Like if she's like, rah, I need a lift home. You're like, sure, I'll take you. You're like, where you live? She says, Potchefstroom. You say, but then you go anyway.
Okay, now I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Probably not that far.
Thanks, man. Doing it for alums, David.
Yeah, for me,
No
bad
way.
vibes, man.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes. I one thing, and I've said this as well. I hate making out with people in the clubs and stuff.
Public settings.
Because
Yeah.
I'm a people watcher. And like I'll often just be chilling and like you'll turn around or something, you'll just catch people making out on the dance floor. And it's raucous.
Yeah.
It's the only way to describe
It's not like it looks like in music videos. It's actually quite dirty.
Yeah. Oh, I see my tongue's even doing what they do. My tongue's trying to get
I'm
out of
busy
my mouth.
phantom making
Yeah.
out with someone.
Ugh.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
And I've done it a few times and I hated it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just there, like, because I'm so self-aware. Like my eyes are closed. I'm like, everyone's staring at me.
Oh. That's not even enjoyable then. Why would you do it?
You and me.
For alums. Oh gosh.
I like the excitement of before.
The chase.
I'm checking the chase.
Hey, niggas don't talk about the chase too tough. We all act like we hate it, but sometimes it can.
The
bang.
chase is fun because it's like where you really get to like do your best work with like your flirting and your like your comebacks.
100%. Oh, cheeky banter.
Yeah, see,
Flirty banter. Flanter.
that's one thing people don't have. I feel like
Flirty
guys
banter.
don't have it, but yeah.
Yo, guys have dead chat, dude. Guys are just lame these days. You're just attractive. Your chat is dead. You're unfunny. Not you lot who watch this podcast. If you tuned into it for even 5 seconds, you're
You're a
lame.
cutie.
Because I don't want to fight you.
But yeah, for me, I always say for me in this podcast, guys.
But it is for you. Selfish ass.
Thank you, guys. I'm trying to think of a new catchphrase because I've always said these 2 words.
Shazam.
Billy.
Bully! Oh gosh,
This is a shit show. What was I gonna say?
For me.
For me, you tricked me.
I just feel like at points.
Flirty banter. It's the best.
It's the best.
People
man.
don't often realize how fun it is.
Cheeky bands, bro.
Where it's like you're vibing off the same energy and you get it back and you're shocked. You don't know what to do and you're kind of scared.
But you know exactly what
Like you
to
peed
do.
a little, everyone's
You know
panicking.
exactly. When you're in your zone, bro. Oh! That shit feel like crack to me, I can't lie. Especially when you're unsure.
Oh, and then it comes back. Come back.
You ever flirt with rude girls? Oh, it's a bit nice, I can't lie, dude. Because they give it back to you heavy, bro. They got those quick comebacks. My goodness,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you don't even think they like you too tough.
You're crying a bit.
What do
You
you mean
leave.
rude? Like you don't have a hairline. Is that the type of rude? I wasn't. I realized it came out like I was attacking you.
Oh my god!
I've never heard something so specific so far.
I wasn't trying to
Can't
attack.
say he doesn't have a hairline. Why the fuck would you say that to him? Look how beautiful he is. He said it in front of his
Listen, I wasn't attacking you. I was just giving an example.
Oh, hey, look, what do they say there? I don't. Your feet too big. Wait, your shorts don't look nice.
Hey, Lebs, you looking kind of fat.
Flirty banter.
And I love the chase. Chase me away, babes. Please. Chase me away.
Really break down my self-esteem till I'm no more.
I'm on the edge and about to jump. Talk about my hairline one more time, dude. Okay, so Dole's cancelled. I'm glad this is his last episode. Go out with a bang. Oh my days, that was vile.
I haven't cried laughed in a while, guys.
It
It's
doesn't look
been
like
a while.
you guys stop getting funny.
Every episode on the app, except for last episode, whatever that was.
Explain why you like rude girls. I don't understand. What type of rude? Because rude and cheeky are very different to me.
Yeah, not rude. There, fine, cheeky. Because cheeky makes more sense in the context. of
I like rude girls, eh?
David, you ain't shit. Yes, babe. More of that.
You have a failed career.
You peaked in
Wow,
grade
but-
7.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ. He's so,
Yeah.
I'm feeling like I'm
Hey,
doing pretty well.
I'm giving examples. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like for me, it's just because I don't know. Maybe if I'm just being specific and not giving it a broad term, just girls that can give it back, innit? Like you're being like a bit cheeky and funny, but I like it when you flirt with someone and it's like,
Reciprocation.
yeah, not even reciprocation in like flirtatious cheeky way. Just where it's like cheeky, are you a bit spicy,
Fun
you know
for
what I mean?
both sides kind of thing.
Yeah, fun for both sides.
Oh, there's nothing worse than carrying a conversation.
Yeah,
People are
don't
like,
we
I
know?
got such banter and they give like one-word answers and things.
Mm.
If you want to know why Dave back's so big, it's because he always got that conversation on it. He been carrying conversations for years.
It's because girls don't like me, so they give one-word answers. Heather, I'm so sorry. I'm kidding.
Dude, one word answers are so mad, bro. I literally, for me, I cut. I like a chase, but one-word answers really mean fuck off, and I know when to vie.
Next viewer vibe check from
The audience.
viewer vibe check.
This view vibe check is from a well-known actress, Caitlin Rowson.
Woo, Caitlin Rosen. Why'd you say well-known actress?
I didn't even know that, to be honest.
Baby, you're a well-known actress. What song is that? Pete
Jimmy-
Owen.
Jimming.
Gymming with a buddy.
She's jelly.
I've recently found my new gym friend. That's right, Libs. I'm cheating on you. And I like it.
You know why it hurts for me? Because I gymmed with him like twice, and then he never asked me to come back.
No, cool. We'll get into this right now in front of
Oh no.
I don't
Del, do you want to come somewhere I'm sitting and get shouted at? You can come somewhere I'm sitting and get shouted at. Feel free.
No,
Hi guys, Libs is just gonna take a little breather while Dylan gets reprimanded.
What are you doing?
Welcome to a new segment called Dave Gets His Feelings Out on Someone Who Doesn't Deserve Them.
Hey, you wanted to do it, bro. Now
I'm
you
gonna be
gotta-
real
Oh,
fucking honest
up
with
the
you
whole
guys. This used to be prime time. Now look at it. Anyway, you and I we gym together. It was fun. It was great. And then you just stopped coming.
Don't talk shit. You didn't.
I
No,
go
no,
to
no,
gym.
no, no.
I go to gym every day.
Yes,
Why
I know
would
this.
why is it?
All I was expecting, David, is a little message saying, "Hey, Dol, you're welcome to come back tomorrow with me. I know you're trying so hard to get back into the gym and try to get your muscles back to where they used to be.
Cheeky flex.
But just come back, Dol. You're doing so fucking well. Look at you.
I told you.
This is what's happening.
Told you you're doing well.
For everybody on
He's
audio,
in the gym.
the
I
blanket
need
has
out of
fallen.
gym motivation as much as we in the gym.
This is a metaphor for their relationship, meaning that their relationship, much like the carpet, is unstable, and Dylan is willing to throw it around. Oh, gymming with a partner. I like it.
Yeah.
I think at the yard, so it's not necessarily gymming with a partner because everybody has different workout regimes or programs. But for me, everybody's gymming together. So it's literally like I will look to my left and see somebody squatting 160 for 4. And then I must go do my sets. And I'm like, if my man's doing 160 for 4, I need to fix up quick. You know what I mean? I need to start
show up.
getting in the zone. I need to show up, dude. And that's the thing that gymming alone sometimes takes away from you. It's like gymming alone, really, you can just be going through the motions, hey? Like not motivated. Like there's this one saying in like lifting where it's like intent. You have to make sure that every single time you go to a barbell, you have to have the intention of doing a perfect lift. And it's like, you have to have the intention of making sure that like every single rep that you do is a perfect rep. And for me, you can take that a little bit less. Like it doesn't have to be that intense. But when you train alone, intention falls away. So it's literally like you're just trying to get through what the program says you have to do or what you're feeling in your mind you have to do.
It's really kind of you're there to get out.
Exactly. But training with a partner, it adds so much, dude. I mean, when we used to train together, that was some of the fun. Bro, we went how long not knowing how to do muscle ups and handstand push-ups and all these things, bro. Then we start training together. We just push each other to do more. And it wasn't even an active thing. Like, I remember the first time we got a muscle up ever. I almost got close to doing one. Dave got vexed quick. And it was like, I need to get one before Livs. Goes and he does it like out of nowhere, like first time ever. Then I was like, oh goddamn, well if Dave can do it, then I definitely can do it.
No.
Same night, I got my first ever muscle up.
For me, it just adds so much more. First of all, that was beautiful. And we never give enough credit to that moment, man.
Bro, magical.
Yeah, it adds so much motivation, and like you were saying there, it's like it makes you try things you wouldn't normally try because your friend's like, oh man, we should try this like different variation. Or like, I see how you're doing this, we should try this.
I mean, you would never have tried calisthenics as a whole.
Never.
Ever.
Even now with Cody now, like he's got a whole different like training regime to me. And it's like nice to try out kind of thing. And it's like you always need that kind of not check yourself, but a different type of
And
vibe.
you can take what you like from that and change accordingly. Yeah, 100%.
I must be honest, when you guys were gymming together, I was in Cape Town. I was fucking so jealous, bro. It looked like so much fun. Because you guys were putting on stories outside at Planet. When you guys were on the jungle gym, basically.
It was
It just looked like such vibe.
I've still got like a crap load of videos of Lebs and I trying to do synchronized muscle ups.
Oh, damn. Oh, from that day. Yeah, that was beautiful,
It's
bro.
cuck funny. I'll show it to you.
We
Yeah.
should definitely do that again for Vaabs. We should find an outdoor gym.
We should find a gym with a day fee, dude. Because honestly, I can't go to Virgin. Because it's just...
What's Viva's day fee?
I don't think they have a day fee. But we'll
But
figure
they're
it
cheap
out.
anyways per month anyways.
Yeah. We can put it on anything.
Anyone got a
dude.
gym
Put
that
it
they
on-
want to give to us for a day?
Well, tag us in the comments below because the helicopter's landing and we need to get out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all inclusive. I will need to cut that part. Inclusive of everyone, as I always say. Sorry, things haven't changed.
Keep going. I love to see this train wreck.
I hate it.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into episode
Everybody is a good
13.
pronoun for everyone. Everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this episode of Vaabs Podcast. Vaabs. Make sure that you go and follow us on the social media so that you can also be involved in the view of Vaab Chicks. Vaab Podcast on everything, your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube. Make sure that you check us out. We are on all streaming platforms. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, or Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts. Where else can they find us, Dave?
So, if you guys have ever seen Wanted, where they would let the sewing machine dictate who dies, often you'll see our podcast come through the knitting machine.
That reminds me a lot of in 300 when Leonidas kicks you down that pit. When you get to the bottom, you'll literally fall down right here and you'll be on Vaabs Podcast.
So weird. Even in 300, again, when the oracle's going through shit, she says, listen to Vaabs Podcast. And then she recites most of our episode.
Oh, damn.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, you know, at the end of Marvel movies, there's generally a cutscene.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, if
end
you go
credit.
watch the Eternals, they've actually put us at the end cutscene, so that we actually the next.
When
cutscene.
they're cleaning up the cinema.
No, of course, yeah,
And
So it actually
everybody
goes
has to be
black,
out.
It turns off. No one's actually there anymore. It's
Yeah.
about 10 minutes
Vaabs
later.
Podcast.
It'll air.
It only plays when everybody has left the cinema, though.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Often at points, if you go to someone's room at 4 a.m. and they're listening to music after a breakup, you will hear Vaabs Podcasts.
If you come away from a draw, and you're in bed, you're sleeping, often the tinnitus, if you listen carefully, sounds like David flicking coins. And
Hundreds,
those
baby.
coins, you know what they're
Hundreds,
playing?
baby.
Hundreds. It's like
Hundreds,
coins to me.
baby.
Do you want to know what's like coins to him? Vaabs Podcast.
Vaabs Podcast.
You know, there's actually a rumor that if you come, the feeling is as good as watching Vaabs.
That's right. You heard it first, kids. Not kids. Not kids. Not kids.
Take us out of here! The helicopter's landed! David, we gotta get out of here! Thank you, everybody, for all the
Vaabs is
love
orgasmic.
and support. We'll see you next week on another episode of Vaabs Podcast. Vaabs.
Touch my mic.